Hello, and welcome to our first week back. Your test is due tonight by 11:59, and it is a two-part, where the first part is answering the three topics, and then the second part is your word from the video and how it will help you become a successful salesperson. But I want to go over today a little bit of the new Blackboard as far as online. I know you probably all know this already, but I just wanted to go over it really quick with our updates on the announcements, how everything will be working as far as videos instead of a case study, using MindTap, has new dates um, to go over the extended spring break that y'all had. The other announcements that you had was if you needed to pay a balance in order to register next week. They sent us this information so that you'd all would know how to do that without having an extra fee to it. We have a revised syllabus. If you go over here, it'll be under syllabus. It's all the way up, isn't it? So here's the syllabus. If you click on that, and then there's the actual document that you can see. Exam submit, there's nothing there yet because you haven't uploaded, I don't believe. But if you go here, and then it gives you the instructions, which I also emailed to you and put on the announcements. So this is identical. I'm just trying to do things 2 or 3 times so you can find it easier. And then you would then submit it through this as well. Okay, so you would just click on midterm exam. And maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Have to wait and see, huh? Try again, midterm exam. There we go. It's worth 200 points, due tonight, 11:59. And then you just browse your computer. Remember, you're to save it with your last name and your first name in midterm exam. And then you can upload it, and then I will have it, and also it'll be date and time stamped. Okay, and that's how we'll do the final as well. I'll have a final exam one that'll look just like the midterm exam, and then you can upload it that way. I found it that'll probably be easier than emailing because then it's all in one place and it won't get mixed up with the other emails. Okay. Learning outcomes, we'll do that the same way as the midterm exam. If you click learning outcomes, you only have 2 more to do. One's due next week, the other one's due the following week. And then you just click on it and upload it just like the other ones. And here's the instructions on those, just like it's in the syllabus. Okay. And then your selling project, let's go over that a little bit. Let's do the discussion board first. Let's do them in order so I don't get mixed up. Okay, so the discussion board is for the week of April 21st. So you would enter in your original thread after you watch the video, and then you'd reply to 2 of your classmates. In-depth reply means at least 100 words for each one. Each one, that's a total of 200 words, but 100 words per one, minimum, of course. And the new threads due before April 21st at 8 a.m. because that's our class time. And then the responses due April 23rd before 8 a.m., which is also our class time. Okay. And you would watch the YouTube video and then go to the discussion board. And here's the instructions one more time that are identical. And then you would just click on it and write your new thread. And then you would hit reply when you're replying to other students. Okay. If you have any questions, please let me know. The selling project, I know this might be a little bit confusing. I tried to make it as easy as possible. And what I was trying to do is make it as fair as possible so that the people that did raise a lot of money would be rewarded, and the people that were waiting or that their people that they talked to didn't donate, that they would then be able to make it up and still have a good grade. So I was trying to do the best of both worlds, um, rewarding the people that got the extra money and yet still allowing other people to get an A in the project, even though we can't finish. So um, we would go through here. The people that did uh, make the $1,000, I cut it in half since we only had half the time. So instead of $2,000, I made it 1,000. I want y'all to create a spreadsheet of the donors and the amount that they donated and email it to me because I have no access to mine because I'm not allowed back in my office. So I need you to send that to me so that I would know what your total is. Hopefully I'll be allowed back in the office before the end of the semester so I can just double check it. If not, then we'll just go with that. Of course, I can always ask Jill, but I'm sure you'll give me the accurate figures. And then each member of the team write a one-page reflection summary of what worked, what didn't work, why you think it worked or didn't work, and what you learned. Okay. Then all the reflection papers should be put together, copied and pasted into one Word document. Each page should have that person's name on it so I can tell who did which page. But then the whole Word document could be saved with just the team's name and then email it to me along with the spreadsheet. Of course, the spreadsheet will be Excel and the reflection will be Word. But when I open up the Word document at the top of each page, I'd like to see the person's name who wrote that one page. Okay. And then if you raise $1,000 or more, that's all you need to do. And you're done. Okay. Then if you didn't raise $1,000 or more, you still need to do what I just went over, the reflection part and the Excel spreadsheet. And then you would get down here to this part. So questions section 1 and 2 are just like up here. Then the third part here is each member must create a research paper utilizing only peer-reviewed journal articles, which is what you would find in the library when you search in the library's search engine, okay, that are less than 8 years old, so it has to be 2012 or newer. Must be a minimum of one unique article, which is one citation, per paragraph, and you must write one paragraph for each $100 below the goal of 1,000. Okay, and we round up. So if you are $101 below the goal, so in other words you raised $899, you would write 2 paragraphs. If you're $355 below the goal, so that means you raised $645, then that would be 4 paragraphs. Now this is for each member of the group. Okay, so if there's 4 members of the group, I should get 4 papers, and each one should have the 2 paragraphs or the 4 paragraphs or however many paragraphs it's supposed to be. And the citations, the references must be unique. So you can't share references. It's got to be unique to you. Okay, so if my group raised $703, then that means we would need to write 3 paragraphs with 3 different references. And I would write one, and the other members of my group would each write one. So if there's 4 members total of the group, that would be a total of 12 references for everybody. Okay. If you have any questions about that, let me know. I tried to make it as clear as I could. And then number 4 is if the deliverables are completed, the original goal. That's just explaining I had already gone over. Okay. And again, this is 30% of your grade or 300 points total for everything. Okay. So I tried to make it not too onerous, but still something that you could learn from as far as learning more about selling if you didn't raise $1,000. But again, it's only a paragraph per each $100. Paragraph 4 to 5 sentences is a paragraph. Okay, not 1 or 2. I know I shouldn't have to say that, but I want to say it just to make sure everybody knows that a paragraph is 4 to 5 sentences. Okay? So if you have any questions on that, please let me know. Selling project, course content. There's your PowerPoints. So for each of the chapters, you have the PowerPoints already set. And it should be, you already did that. I think that's just about everything then. So what'll happen is next Tuesday, is it Tuesday that your homework's due? Is that what we said? Let me check here. Let's bring in your syllabus. Let's see. So, let's see, your midterm exam is today by 11:59. April 9th is page 194 in the case study. Then April 16th is your quizzes are due, and then also the other case study for chapter 10. The learning outcomes and case study for chapter 10 is April 16th. And then April 21st to the 23rd is the discussion board that we just went over. April 30th will be the review for the exam, which of course is a take-home exam. So I'll just give you the exam probably Thursday or Friday of that week. And then you have until May 9th, which is our exam day, from 8 to 11, which is our exam time in the morning, to upload it. Okay, so you can upload it before that if you want, but technically then I can say our exam is during our exam time on May 9th, because that's technically what we need to have it on here. It'll go away. So, that's what we'll be doing to finish out the semester. We just have 2 more chapters, and then discussion board and the final exam, and then finish off your selling project. Okay. Again, you can always reach me by email. Several of you have emailed me, and I've tried to respond as quickly as I can. I put on here that I'd respond within 24 hours, just in case something were to happen. I wouldn't be able to get back as quickly as I'd like. If you have not heard back from me within 24 hours, assume that the email got lost, because I will definitely be back to you within that time. And please email a second time, because it probably meant I didn't get it. Don't go through Blackboard and email me. Go through Outlook. In other words, don't respond on a Blackboard one, because then it'll be a huge string, and that's how they get lost, because I'll get 3, 4, 5, 6 from different students, and it'll get all in a chain, and I'm sure I'll miss one. So if you would just open up a new email and send it directly to my ECU email account, then it'll be unique and individual to just you, and I'll respond as quickly as I can. Okay, so that's all I wanted to do with this video, is just update everything and say please email me if you have any questions, and I hope everyone is doing well. And we only have a few more weeks and a few more assignments, and we'll be finished. So I'm sorry it's going to end this way. I was really looking forward to having our banquet and finishing the project, but I tried to make it as user-friendly as possible. I know you have a lot on your plate right now, excuse me, and I didn't want this to be an added burden, but I wanted to complete the course as we covering the material that we were supposed to cover. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll be doing some videos for each of the 2 chapters, chapter 9 and chapter 10, and posting those probably by each Monday. And it'll just be a synopsis of the chapter. Okay, hope you have a great day. I look forward to reading your midterms tomorrow.